to move on to our next point of discussion here, we're going to talk about another insane gentleman. We talked about Aaron Hernandez not too long ago, so now we're moving on to Christian Wilkins. Now, we don't think Christian kills anybody, but there's some weird things going on here with Christian Wilkins. Yeah, he might just kiss him instead before they love him. And so, Christian signs a 4-year deal worth $110 million for the Raiders last season. Gets injured, only plays a few games, not his fault. And now, coming into the next season, a lot of drama is ensuing for the leader of their defense. And I think it's a little bit – I don't think it's just the kiss thing. So does anybody want to talk about that story itself?
I mean, so what happened was he kissed defensive tackle Adam Butler.
They named him, too.
Yeah.
Oh, they named him. I didn't know they named him.
He kissed him on the forehead, and then he filed an HR complaint. And then, like, a day later, he lost $35 million in guaranteed money because they let him go.
He lost $35 million from a kiss.
Over. Mm-hmm.
I thought
they're saying it's not just that. They're saying, like, he had a bunch of problems with the locker room. Nobody liked him and shit. So
and the injuries.
Had to be.
Yeah, and the injuries. They say he should get surgery another time, and he won't do it. So he's not even healthy yet. And he's So, yeah, he's not on any team, and no team's, like, interested in getting him. So it's interesting to see how it'll play out.
Oh, dude, some team has to get him.
But, like, think about it. It had to be more than that, like you're saying, because anybody out there, like, we've all been in a locker room. Is that the weirdest thing that goes on in a locker room? Like, let's be honest. If something like that happened, I would be like, okay.
Apparently, he just, like, went above him and kissed him on the head.
Yeah, like, go play.
He held him. He held him like his head. He held his head, and he like went down.
I just heard the kiss was like on the top of the head.
Oh
so,
dear!
See,
a grown
like,
man doing
so
that.
he probably leaned
Would you
over
guys
and
think anything of that in the locker room? I mean, like, you'd be like, oh.
What do you
dude, that
mean?
was
Would I
weird.
think anything of that? Yeah, I would think something of that. I'd be like, hey, don't kiss me on the forehead.
I would have been pretty pissed.
I mean, I'd be like,
in
dude,
front of all the
thanks.
boys.
I mean,
Thanks,
dude, we've seen some
Christian.
weird stuff in our locker rooms. Like, we have. We've seen things on the camps that we've gone to. Some weird stuff has happened. Like, I don't think that's.
Well, you guys are kissing each other.
No, never kissing each other. I mean, but like
But you're acting-
towels, whipping some towels, a good game, buddy, kind of thing. Like,
I don't
team
put
showers
those
and
in the same
stuff.
category. Dude,
you
we're
gotta
not-
think these aren't high schoolers too. These are grown ass men.
right, but they still just, I don't know. I mean, definitely, like, I think if it was just that, like, if he was like, oh, like, good play, like, I don't think I,
good play. Let me give you a smooch.
like, I don't know.
Hey, way to get pressure on the QB.
Like, let's say,
there,
like, a
buddy.
quarterback, like, just had a bad drive and his defense goes and, like, gets a turnover or something, like the guy that strips the ball, he's like right on the top of the head. Like, that's just, yeah, bro, I would do the same thing.
You must come from a very compassionate family.
No, actually, I don't. But I do have very compassionate sports energy.
Dude.
And I believe in rewarding my guys.
Dude, so when I read this, it reminded me a lot of another short-lived Raiders football legend, Richie Incognito, a.k.a. the meanest, dirtiest player in all of football. So first thing, he was named the dirtiest. When does an offensive tackle, like an O lineman, ever get named the dirtiest? It's always like the D linemen.
Yeah,
They're always known as the dirty people. Never a tackle. So Richie really had to dig deep and earn this reputation. And I just recall when we were younger these stories when he played for the Dolphins of players literally going to HR saying that he was bullying them. Like, he was bullying players and, like, saying, like, slurs and all these, like, crazy stuff. And it is just, I don't know, it's really wild to me to think that, like, these grown men are still acting like, little kids in the locker room. Like,
Yeah.
that stuff sort of remains despite them being super old. But there is that, when do you cross the line? Richie crosses that line. Same with Christian Wilkins here, Loverboy Christian Wilkins.
Funny thing about Richie Incognito, they don't even know if he was like guilty.
What do you mean they don't know if he was guilty?
Jonathan Martin, a guy who he bullied, came out and said this year that he was never bullied, and his mom pushed the narrative of him being bullied.
His mom?
His own mom.
Professional athlete,
Jonathan,
grown man.
Yeah, Jonathan Martin said his mom was the one pushing the narrative.
Owen, look this up. Jonathan Martin.
This year. Isn't that
Jonathan
crazy?
Martin this year.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of stuff.
Is Jonathan Martin still playing? I don't think he plays, right?
No, probably not.
Dude, when I was reading, it said all the O linemen were getting bullied by Richie. And Richie would literally just bully. And the worst part about it, too, is he was so goddamn good at football. Like, he was also so good.
He came back.
He played for so long.
Yeah, he came back a year after being off and was a Pro Bowler the next 3 years.
Yeah, what the
Really?
hell? Who does that?
Mm-hmm.
Who does that in football?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Taking a whole year off.
Yeah, he was a freak athlete. When you listen to John Gruden talk about him, he gets pumped.
That's MJ stuff.
Talk about some Richie Incognito action. Admits he's never felt bullied.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Isn't that crazy?
Never.
Richie missed a whole fucking year because of that.
Ah, dude. I mean, it'd be pretty hard to feel like. Also, when you're that large, like if you're 6'5", 350, 330, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you're a super athlete, Viking person.
And you like edgy jokes.
Yeah, like
Come on.
how can you be bullied? How can you be bullied if you're that big as well? Like that's like crazy for me to think about. Like you are like this physical out. Yeah, never mind. Nah, he looks like somebody who could definitely be bullied.
Yeah, I look like I could bully him. But
Damn, bro, somebody was getting hit on the other side of the ball by that guy.
yeah.
He doesn't look that scary.
I
Oh,
mean,
the
I
other
don't
people-
blame Richie.
Yeah, I don't blame. No, I still blame him. But yeah.
I mean, I don't know what he said. Apparently, he was saying like racial slurs and stuff, but I don't know. Like, was he really?
Well, if the guy says he
Or was
wasn't
he-
bullied, who knows what the truth is at this point? And backtracking that years later, like, I don't know. I don't like when people say these allegations and then years later they take it away, but it could literally ruin somebody's
Mhm.
entire career. I mean, it
Mhm.
happened to the Sean Oakman dude. Remember the Sean Oakman meme? You know, let me be Jimmy for a second. And, you know, that guy with the 8-pack, and he had no business being that
Mhm.
large with an 8-pack. His career got ruined
The
from,
Oregon guy?
from an allegation that was proven to be untrue. So that is a problem.
He could have been the projected #1 overall pick. He could have been.
All right, projected number one
something.
overall pick might be a stretch.
He was a dog. You talk about that dude in college that was.
Sean Oak, yes.
Yeah, with that
Yeah.
face mask.
We
that
all
was
know.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the memes, great memes.
He
It
was
was
a
like one of the
dog.
first era of football memes. Amazing memes. If you're too young to remember that era, you know, go back and look up on Google Images Sean Oakman memes. Maybe create some of your own. You know,
Please.
we can always help
Go
out.
for it.
But
So, I mean, do you think Christian Wilkins is gonna play again?
yes, he's too good. He's too athletic and too much of a freak. I mean, this guy, he's one of the best D tackles in the NFL. Owen, pull up Christian Wilkins jumping over another football player.
Mm-hmm.
People need to watch this. He is a 330-something pound man who can literally jump over like a 6-foot person, and he's like 300 pounds, dude.
There's only one team that I know that loves like players like that just have drama, and it's the Cleveland Browns. And if the Cleveland Browns
And the
don't sign
Raiders.
him- yeah, and the Raiders cut him.
Yeah, the Raiders. People just go to prison once they go to the Raiders. It's just like how it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Henry Ruggs.
Henry
Yeah.
Ruggs.
He's
Dude,
eligible next year.
Yeah, let's watch
Yeah.
this video. Can they see it, O-Dog? Oh.
Wow.
What the?
Dude, I didn't even know that video.
I saw
Look
the
at that.
first one.
Look
yeah.
at that.
But like, look, that's just.
And
that
then they
seems
all
like the kind
pointed-
of guy that would kiss his teammate on the forehead. It just does.
Nah, the split thing definitely is sus.
It's a little sus.
Dude,
for
a big
sure.
guy should never be able to move his legs like that.
I mean,
That's
Mhm.
crazy. He did a split.
I
And then
just
was
can
like,
see his personality type, and I can tell you that guy definitely did what they say he did. But
Yeah.
I think it's just his funny, like his demeanor.